Won't you fly free, bird, yeah.
Are you wondering who did her hair? That is me. Every time I stop, I have to do strict pull-ups. To prime the calves for next week. Apparently we have like 2 events on the beach. I'm not sure what they are, but I would imagine we're running.
Is this what you did at the games that one year? Did you do it like this? Or did you normal?
Yeah, no, I think I can't remember what I did.
And Toomey just tripped. No. Toomey's back to 0. Tia Toomey just tripped.
And what she has to do is stay calm. It's nearly impossible to stay calm. You panic when you miss double unders, and it's not unbroken.
Over the last 3 years, has only finished outside the top 10 in a games event 3 times, and that's in 46 total events.
And it came down to a single under.
But I was only allowed, even though other athletes were allowed to take out different ropes, I was told that I could only take out 1 rope, which was the one for my triple unders and, oh, not triple unders, double unders and double crossovers. And so it's like super light, you can't really feel it. And had I been able to take out 2 like other people, I don't think I would have stuffed up as badly.
Do you think that, is that in the top 3 mistakes of your CrossFit Games career, you think? Or like, almost, I don't want to say embarrassing, but like, what just happened here?
Yeah, like, yes. The most basic thing, like, it's the most ridiculous thing. Like, I literally stuffed up over halfway, so I had to start all over again. And in a workout like that, there's just no coming back from that. But, you know, like those types of things happen. But for sure, like, potentially almost like very crucial. And it was like a really silly mistake.
Done.
Done. I used to, before school when I was little, just another form of fitness for my running. Skip for 30 minutes straight with a rope, but like an actual rope that's like you would tie knots and stuff with, not like a skipping rope. And it was just like heavier and a little bit harder. But every morning, 30 minutes.
Are you doing more glute activation stuff than normal?
Yeah, because I'm just like, I feel like they're just really hard to activate these days. And I've noticed that ever since doing these activations, it just helps so much throughout my session. Like, it takes a lot of pressure off my back. My quads aren't like screaming. And like my hips, they get like really tight, which then make it worse on my quads. And I just feel like I've been having a hard time activating my glutes. Like, I probably have always had a little bit of an issue with that, but more like over the last few months than before.
Do you feel like you're actually getting older? Because you're obviously in the best shape of your life.
Yeah, for sure. It's hard, hey, because like, I think because I've been like, in my mind I've been playing catch up for having the time off. I can't help but always like think about that and be like, oh, I'm still playing catch up. But then I realize like, oh, that's right. Like, I'm getting older too. I still feel young. Like, I wouldn't say like, oh man, ow, I feel old. But I definitely think that there is like I have to consider that too. I just forget to.
The peak for a female athlete, isn't it?
It's later than a man. It depends on the craft. I think CrossFit's so young that we're working that out, or these guys are the test dummies for it all.
You been sick of working out yet?
Not much. I think my routine, like I haven't had a routine, so I'm not sick of that yet. I'm actually like, I just want to have a routine where I just want to feel bored again. But we've been going here, doing this, having people in town. It just hasn't stopped. So I'm excited for it to just chill out, and I just like have to just train.
Is that what Australia is going to be,
yeah.
essentially?
Yeah, I'm just going back to Australia to get in my cocoon and train. Do you have much today?
I have like
Is it possible for someone with a master's age to win the CrossFit Games?
Was it like above 35?
Yeah.
I think it's possible. Like, you'd be surprised what's possible when people thought it was impossible. The body definitely needs to be healthy. Like, that would be a big thing. I think that obviously they'd have to have it mentally. And you know, like you asked me before, is my age a factor? Well, like, it is a factor, but I refuse to allow it to mentally affect me. So like, whether someone comes up to me and be like, yeah, well, you know, regardless of how you feel, Tia, like naturally you're just older, so you're going to be slower, or, you know, not as fit or not as strong as what you were like 4 years ago. But like, I dictate how I see myself and how I look at that. And I think that the person that's like 35, or how old was Sam Briggs when she won back in 2013? Like, I'm pretty sure she was at least like, what, 33 at least. Holy shit, really? Well, so she turned 40 only a year ago, or a couple years ago. I remember she was 40 at one of the CrossFit Games, but she won, and she would have been pretty close to that 35. And you know, like, look at her, like, and she kept going, and she was winning events and everything like that. I think in CrossFit too, like, the programming, how it's programmed for that weekend can also benefit one athlete over another. So there's like so many factors. It's really hard to say in CrossFit, but I definitely believe that someone at 35 could win the CrossFit Games.
That means you'd be at number 12.
Whoa, that's a long time. But then 4 years ago, I thought I was retiring anyway. So every year I'm like, maybe I'm retiring. Then I don't. Then I show back up.